Really? Really? Guys. 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 I can't stress this enough. How do people want to have kids especially in today's life? Now, life was always garbage. Don't get me wrong. Life was always garbage. But now that garbage is literally filled to the top, to the point where the garbage is literally starting to spill over. You see how everything is just, well, that's the thing. That's so stupid to see how things are, I guess it basically is. I mean, why would you want to bring a kid in this world knowing things are just going to get more expensive? The life itself is just getting harder. It's not like it used to be. At least life back then was a little bit more manageable. It was a little bit more copable. Now it's a complete circus. I mean, you hear the crimes going on, mass shootings going on more than ever before. I mean, these were always things, but these just became more things. This is all you hear is mass shootings, this going on, that going on. The weather is getting crazier. It's like it feels like, and at least I hope, it makes you wonder, is this world really coming to an end? Me personally, and I'm not trying to sound dark or depressed for saying this, but I hope so, man. I just don't understand why people will want to bring a kid in this world. I mean, just think of the stress that you're putting on yourself, let alone the poor child. It's not fair. You're literally, I mean, think of it this way. Me personally, I'm going through hell as it is, just trying to make it another day here, trying to keep up with this stupid, pathetic system. And then why on top of that would I want to have kids and put more stress? Now I gotta, raise him or her, spend money on him or her for what he or she needs, diapers and shit, just cleaning them up. Now, I'm not saying I hate kids in any way. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, why would you want to bring kids into this world? Like, the thing I don't understand is how people just are okay with the way life is. We know it's just the way life is. We can't change it, but in a way we could change it by not having any more. Let this stupid cycle just come to an end once and for all. People may think I'm sounding harsh, but how? What's harsh about it? It's not like we're killing. It's not like we're killing people or murdering our child. We're just never getting ourselves in that situation that we're going to have a child. So in a way, it's like, there's some people will be like, oh, you should be ashamed if you don't have a kid. How? You should be ashamed if you're not there for your child. Or you should be ashamed that now your poor child is in this bullshit, in this mess. And a Latin fly just landed on me, if you could see. Now, normally I would kill them, but supposedly they're bad for the environment, so I'm just going to let this little buddy live. Spread the whatever plague to end this society, little guy. But, I mean, it's just humanity, man. I can never understand people. People are so, like, it's like, how I look at it as people are just so hyped to start their lives, to get a stupid career going, to get a stupid job going, to get married, to have kids, because they one day want to say, I want to be a father or I want to be a mother. I just can't wait to get that chapter going in my life. And here I am just saying, I can't wait for the fucking grave. I just can't wait till this whole shit's over. Oh, don't think like that, man. You got a whole life ahead of you. Yeah, a whole life of fucking misery. That's what I feel like saying back to the person that says that. A whole life of misery. A whole life gotten to pay same bills over and over and over. What used to cost me this, now it's going to cost me double. Yeah, I got a whole life ahead of me. I'm so excited to go decades and decades in this fucking rat race, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. And on top of that, I can't wait to start a family and put more stress on myself by having a kid. And, I want to put the stress on my kid too. Yeah, you woo-woo, I mean, main reason why I feel parents just really want to have kids is just to brag, to say I'm a father or I'm a mother. And also one day, because we're going to, the parents are going to get old and sick, and they don't want to be alone to the point where they'll hopefully hope that depending on the kid one day to take care of us. We're taking care of them, trying to raise them into the sheep bullshit, to one day put all the weight onto them. We put all the stress on our kids. We gotta force them to work. We gotta force them to go to school. A lot of parents force them to go to college, whether they want to go or don't want to go. Parents, oh, you better go get that stupid sheepication so you could, you know, sheeply to jobs. That's what I like to call it, sheeply. And yeah, one day we're gonna probably get really old, maybe get dementia, Alzheimer's, sick. So now we gotta put stress on you of, you know, take care of your pops, man. Take care of me, or take care of your moms, your mama, man. All right, man, now, this is when we die, this is where we want to be buried, or blah, 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 blah. Like, and I'm just saying to myself, what is all this? Why do I have all this responsibilities? Why do I have all this headache on my shoulders? Like, what the fuck? Like, you literally created me just to put all the weight on me. Like, literally just to put all the headaches and the torment onto me. That's one thing I could just never do to a child, man. Like I said, I don't know if I said this before, but like I said, I could win the lottery. I could become, let's just make believe, a billionaire. I could be let's say I could be as rich as fucking Bill Gates. I don't want no kids. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah, the kid, if I were to have a kid in that situation, he would be financially wealthy, yeah, but who knows what problems he or she may have. And then I'll feel guilty knowing that, you know, this all could have been prevented if I would have just never had kids. And this is why I don't want to have kids. You know, having money's, I mean, it definitely helps. I'm not going to say it don't. We all wish to be rich. But money's not always the happiness to everything, you know. It's not like, you know, you could be rich and have cancer. You could be rich and have depression, anxiety, or whatever. People think if you're rich or you have nice things that your problems are solved. In one way, maybe, but doesn't mean it's necessarily solved altogether. And that's the thing. People find money is magic. This is the cure to everything, and it's not. First of all, it's all just made up bullshit paper that we give a fucking meaning where it has no absolute fucking meaning. I can't stress that enough, but you get what I'm trying to say? It's like we just feel if we're rich, we'll be happy, you know, our depression will go away. Maybe sometimes. It depends. Someone's dying from an illness, it's not like money's magic and it's gonna save you. It's not. I mean, there's treatments that you can maybe go for if you have the money for it, but it depends. It's like we act like this stuff is magic. Like some fairy dust paper or something. Fairy dust corruption, what I like to call it. But I mean, I just don't get people, man. I don't know how the fuck you want to have it. Truly, I don't know how you ever want to have a kid in a shithole world like this, but especially in today's life. At least back then, it was a little bit more manageable. It's like you could almost say, give those parents, let those parents off the hook. But at the same time, I mean, I still say to myself, what did you ever see really great about this life? It was better. It was a little bit better. It's cheaper. It's manageable. But now, with everything going on, all the stupid shit, just look at the generation today. It's getting stupider and stupider. All these stupid shorts on YouTube, TikTok, all that crap, the stupidest fucking things, and yet these idiots go fucking viral. Stupid ass shit. I don't even understand what I'm watching. I'm like, well, I feel like, this is humanity, man? This is just this is pathetic, man. Like, what am I in, man? What did I get myself into? Really, it's not that I even chose it. It's just happened, unfortunately. And now it's like, what mess was I truly dumped into? These stupid shorts, all these stupid generations, fucking social media shit's fucking stupid, man. I mean, man, it's just, I say to myself every day, why am I here, man? And how do people look so forward to living this life? I just don't get it. I'm not a sad dude. I'm not a miserable person. I'm not. It's just I see how stupid this all is and how meaningless, and it's just how stressful this all is, and like, why would people just want to put more stress on their shoulders? That's why, like I said plenty of times, parents that literally feel like pulling their hair out because their son or daughter's wild when they're a kid, or, you know, just not listening, whatever, I don't have sympathy for them. You got yourself in that situation. You know? You know, you get a lot of people, oh, that poor mother got her hands full. Hey, she chose it. She chose it. Don't blame the damn kid. Blame your effing self. You brought the kid. It's not like the kid came knocking on your door. Yep, now it's your responsibility to take care of me now. It's not like that just happened. You went through with it. So that's why I say I just have no sympathy for parents like that. I just don't. I'm sorry. not trying to sound like a jackass, an asshole, heartless dude. It's just the truth. You cause problems, so now deal with the fucking problems. No one told you to fucking do it. That's the thing with people. Just make me sick to my damn stomach, man, how stupid people are. It's like, I know people are stupid, but I always say to myself, are people that effing stupid? And the answer to that question is, yeah. Yes, they are. I can't wait to have a kid one day to tell him how much this piece of pizza used to cost, how cheap it was, and then now in your generation, son, now it costs you this. What used to cost me this back then in the day, whew, those were the days, son. Now, just for a slice of pizza is this. Now knowing just how everything's increasing, how everything gotten worse, how life just literally keeps getting worse, and yet us stupid asses want to have kids. It's just, it sickens me. Now, I'm not saying I hate people that do that. I mean, I do, but I'm not saying personally I hate those people like I hate their guts. But I mean, I just, in a way, just want to like slap some sense into them. But Sally ain't gonna do nothing. But I mean, I can understand parents in the past having kids. I mean, really, it's stupid in general. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is, back then, parents having kids, life was a little bit more simpler. But now to want to be a parent today, I think you're out of your fucking mind. I think you're literally fucking loco, man. Like, literally. To want to have kids in a life like today and the way society and everything just is today, I think you're absolutely insane. I do. That's just my opinion. I'll tell you straight to your face. I just think you're insane. And there's so many people that tell me they want kids, and I say to them, why do you want to have kids? You know, there was a couple that I seen, like a friend I know, and they said we're looking to have kids, and I'd be like, you might want to think twice about doing that. And they're like, why? And I'm like, why? Look at life. Look how everything's getting more expensive. Look what's going on. Look at all the crazy shit going on in life. Oh man, you're on to something. Oh, I'm on to something. I had to say that for the person to actually realize you couldn't just figure it out yourself. It's like if I'm some kind of genius when I'm just have common fucking sense. I don't consider myself a genius or smart in that way. It's just common damn sense. Oh yeah, I didn't look at it that way. Yeah, that's the fucking problem. People don't look at anything anyway. They don't think. They don't fucking think. They just do it. And then the consequences bite them in the ass later on in the future. If they even realize. Some people are so stupid to even realize they're getting bit in the ass, if you know what I mean. But I mean, like, my God, I just feel like I don't belong here, man. You know, it's like, I just, beam me up, man. Beam me the hell out of this bullshit. That's literally what I feel like saying. Like, get me out of this fucking pathetic, whatever the fuck I'm in. You want to have a kid in a world that's full of inflation. Things that used to be this price is now this price. You're working more than one job, but that's okay. Bring a kid. Well, I said all these things to the specific couple, and I was like, hey, yeah, you're onto something now. Yeah, I'm onto something. Bet in a few years they'll still have a kid like an asshole. Hey, to each their own, right? But oh yeah, you might be honest. I'm definitely onto something. It's just common fucking sense. This is literally a face I feel like giving him, like. I mean, goddamn, people are so stupid, bro. I mean, it's not like I'm aiming a gun in people's heads saying you better not have kids. I'm not, but I'm just saying, think twice, man. What the fuck why would you want to bring another living thing into this? And let alone you're putting stress on yourself. Yeah, look out for the kid, of course, but you're putting even stress on yourself. And then you want people to have sympathy for you if the kid's wild or the kid's a certain way that you didn't expect it. That's the thing. People don't fucking think. They always think things are going to go good. We all want things to go good. It's not going to always be the effing case, man. I'm sick of people not using their fucking noggins. You know, it's really irritating, man. And then who ends up suffering the price? The poor child. The poor child didn't ask to be here. Stupid mommy and daddy got horny, plugged it in, and here I am now into this pathetic mess. And now, what am I being forced to do? Get a job, go to school. Oh, you know, school's mandatory by the fucking state or whatever. Oh, God. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I need some moment of silence, man. I really do. Like right now, what I'm about to demonstrate, tell me how stupid I truly sound right now, what I'm about to say, and that's the whole point. I can't wait to one day. I'm so hyped to go to college for 4 years and go in debt. Looking so forward to that. Now I got my stupid sheep degree. I got that stupid hat with the stupid string that's near your damn face that you just want to rip and shove it up someone's ass. I can't wait for that though. And I can't wait to get a job, man. And I can't wait to get married, have kids, and put more stress on myself because now I got to raise a child. And with everything getting expensive and the bills coming in as it is, it's just hard for me to survive alone. But no, I can't wait to bring another child and put more weight on my shoulders. Now I got to support my child now. And now I got to even support myself along with it. Truly looking forward to that. I can't wait to do all this, have all this stress, have all this gray hair. Can't wait for the electric bill to come. I can't wait for all these bills to come. Oh, now, you know what? I want to have another kid now into this shithole. I mean, this beautiful planet. And yeah, can't wait for it all, man. Can't wait for it all. Like, I couldn't be any happier here. I mean, look how stupid I sound. This is humanity. This is what literally people, I just don't see what's there to be happy about. Now, I'm not saying don't be happy, but I just don't see how people, how could you be happy in a life like this, that you're literally on a leash. You have no free will. You're literally, the leash gets shorter and shorter. That's because everything's getting more expensive and more expensive. You have absolute no freedom whatsoever. You can't have anything unless you pay for it. Anything. You can't even go to a certain park without paying parking just to park your stupid effing car. This is how pathetic and greedy it's gotten to. And yet people are still okay, you know. I'm a sucker chasing the cheese on the wheel, you know. But on top of that, I'm going to make my son or daughter chase the cheese on the wheel too. I just don't understand what people see in this life so good to the point where they'll make a big mistake and end up bringing another child into this world, and then so on and so on and so on. I just do not understand. I can understand if life was an actual peaceful place, an actual gift where we're truly happy doing things we truly want to do. Life was a better place. We didn't have to worry about predators everywhere, serial killers, rapists, pedophiles, I mean, whatever. Then I can understand, but you're bringing a child into a life that you just don't know what could happen to your child. And yet when your child wants to do something, go out or whatever, you got to get all bent out of shape and nervous. Like, what if this happens? What if that happened? Well, save yourself that fear by not having a kid at all. Me, I never have to worry about what if my kid gets abducted, kidnapped, or whatever the hell. You know why I don't have to worry about it? Because I'm never going to have a kid. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's the thing. Parents are so controlling too. They don't allow their kids, you know, the kid gets to a certain age, 18, 20, there's kids that are fully not kids anymore. They're full grown adults and they're still being told what to do with their parents. That's what I call smotherers. Your kid gets to a certain age, let them go. Let them do what they're supposed to do. Well, what they're supposed to do is sheep away like every other stupid, you know, living meat sack here. But, man, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm lost. I'm lost with words at this moment, guys. I really am, man. I'm just really lost with fucking words. Another perfect example. Why would you want to have kids where all you hear on the news is mass shootings going on in schools? I mean, they go on in other places too, but a lot of it goes on in schools. Now you got to be a fearing parent. Oh, what if that happens to my child? What if my child's learning one day and some maniac breaks in the building and opens fire? This is where I say people don't think. You want to have a child in today's life? It's crazier than ever before. It's the wild, wild west. It's the wild, wild west. And yet people, that's actually something I forgot to actually mention to that couple. I'll be like, you want to have a child and you hear all the mass shooting going on. Just those little basic things I said in the person was already like, man, you got a point. Just imagine if I added a little more detail that I'm adding in the video that I should have said. That certain things I don't think of until it's the last minute. You know, I admit that's the problem with me. But even just those little basic things I said in the person's even like, hey, you know, you got a point. I got a point, but yet I bet your stupid ass have a kid. You're going to have a kid, bring him to school, and who knows what may happen. Some maniac may break in. I'm not saying this is what's down. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't wish that on anybody. I feel bad for the parents. Much as I can't stand parents that have kids, I feel bad for them that they lost their kid. Of course, you know, I have a heart. I do have a soul. But this is what I'm saying. Why do we get ourselves in this situation? We see what life's all about. Well, at least I see it. You know, I mean, with it or without it. Well, with it or without it, I should say. I can see it, but it's like people just don't use their brains, man. I don't know. And you just put more stress on yourself. What if he gets killed? What if, I mean, yeah, what if? That's what life's all about. What if? But this is why I think of the whole picture, and I'm smart by saying to myself, I ain't having no kids. I don't care. I could be a multi-gazillion, trillionaire, whatever, infinity of money. And I still won't have a kid. I'm sorry, I won't. I mean, I won't. Because I don't want to create a poor soul that you don't know what could possibly happen to him. And what I mean by that is illnesses and predators. Plus, I'm a real rich, let's just say I'm a rich person. A lot of people probably be after me, let's say, if they, like, let's say I was some kind of, like, celebrity or something, and I was really rich or whatever. You know, you get some people that are jealous that probably want to kill me, and then let's say I had a kid, and they'll be after him, too. It's like, for example, there's some serial killer fathers that when they get caught, and we know about, like, he has a son or daughter, for example, we get crazy sick people that will want to go after the kids too. Meanwhile, the poor kids have nothing to do with it. Yeah, their father's a piece of shit. He's a serial killer. He's a maniac, absolutely. But why are you going to go after the kids? The poor kids have nothing to do with it, you know. But that's the thing. They take it out on anyone. That's like if, let's say, my dad was a serial killer and people taking it out on me like it's my fault or whatever. I mean, go after him if anything, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's crazy about people, man. They'll literally come after whoever they're related to for no apparent reason. Take out an innocent bystander just because it's related to the person that was a rapist or a serial killer. It just goes in so many forms of why you shouldn't have children in today's life. And it just makes me say to myself, like, how would you even want to? Like, what do you see so good about this life that it's worth actually bringing another kid here? We're literally trying to survive, you know. We're literally trying to take it day by day. We're making ends meet, trying to make just enough, just for what? To go on the stupid fucking bills. And yet on top of that, we're going to put more stress on ourselves by having a son or a daughter, a kid, you know, a kid. I never understand. For as long as I live, I just won't ever be able to understand the concept of that, or how people just put themselves in that type of situation. I just don't get it. I mean, it's just people really don't think, man. It's crazy. It's amazing how people just don't think. They don't think until it's too late. And some people don't even learn their lesson. Some people get out of a situation that was really bad, let's say, and you think that would, you know, wake them up and be like, man, I don't want to ever end up like that again. They'll do something stupid to put them even in a worse situation. It's like people just truly don't fucking think. Making these videos obviously ain't going to change people from having kids, but it's just something I like to keep bringing up because it's crazy, man. I just don't understand the concept, the benefit of doing that. It's all selfishness, you know, because one day we're going to, like, you know, let's say I'm the father, we get ill, and then now my son will hopefully take care of me, you know, or whatever, daughter. Ah, man. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night there. Well, it's still daytime, but I would say in like another half hour, 20 minutes or two, it'll become nighttime. But, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I hope this was a good rant. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. And, yeah, man, we'll be making more soon as I can. Trying to, you know, upload more as best as possible. I do apologize if I sometimes go a couple of days without uploading because, you know, I'm usually busy. But whenever I do have the time, I will be trying to upload as much as possible. So definitely stick around if you like. And yeah, that's about it for now, guys. Love you all. Take it easy. Stay blessed. And yeah, peace out.